on top of him. Like that doesn't make any sense. But did you see the shit that
you remember when they fucking they tackled the fucking little girl when shit and like she was a fucking threat?
I don't understand it.
In the bikini.
I would love to know like what their mindset is. like what
I talked about that last night too. Whatever. You know, do you remember the show Cop Watch?
Yeah.
It was on BET, whatever, for 2 seconds.
They didn't want to keep that on there.
And they try, and it's so much talk.
They try to cover it up so much.
But they even tried to that too. But they try like black people. We've been trying to like, all right, let's try to police better. Let's try to get the community together. All you saw on that fucking show was minority cops.
Yep.
Not even fucking. I'm sorry, the white cops.
Nope, not even that.
I'm not even trying to call y'all out, but y'all the ones that are getting away with this shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll be just as irate if it was black, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Spanish. Like if
it was a black guy killing a white man,
or no, yeah, but like I'm talking about even if the cop was black, whatever, or the cop was any other fucking race and kept killing because it's a wall of blue,
right?
The blue thing is the issue.
Exactly, it's the cop, it's the badge.
You know, you just you happen to be white and you happen to probably have some racist feelings,
right?
You know. But it's the cop shit. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Is that y'all protect everybody for everything. And even when people may have remorse,
right.
They be like, man, I fucked up, man. Damn. The cops are gonna be like, all right, man, you know, it's cool. We'll get you out of here. Like, nah, I wanna like, nah, you can't testify. Like, I know that's the theory. That's the thinking. Yeah. So you what you trying to understand the cops, you know, train of thought, I don't understand.
I just want to know what their training is like, because it's got to be something in there that teaches them to strike first with the hardest fucking blow. You know what I mean? It's got to be like the whole fear for my life shit is just not, that can't be real to me. You know what I mean? Because there's no fucking way that you could say like, "Oh, I fear for my life," but this man is in handcuffs.
And then you want to try to assassinate this man's character, or anybody's character, because you know you have to find some kind of reason for it. And then the media, you know, unfortunately, people there are a lot of people that just believe the media and believe what they see and believe what they hear. And he sold drugs, he deserved to die,
which is bullshit.
Yeah,
I've heard cops be like, oh, like, you know, I was afraid for my life, so I pulled my gun, whatever. And to their credit, there is a lot of shit that happens out there that it's like, okay, you could reasonably be afraid for your life, right? Like if I was a cop walking up to somebody's car, I'm gonna be a little bit cautious,
apprehensive.
It's like, you know, I don't know, like, what this person is. I don't know if they got warrants or some shit like that. But if a man is handcuffed, like his hands are behind his fucking back, and you put your knee on his neck, there's no justification for that, bro.
Like what was he doing? He's on the
made
ground.
You afraid. Like you were in a dominant position. How could you be afraid?
Like I didn't even see. Like I said, I didn't even see everything. You know, but
so what I was gonna say. Have you seen the Azealia Banks video? I also posted that on my Facebook. You really should look at my Facebook. I'm a social media activist, damn it. No. But so Azealia Banks, she posted on her story, she was basically saying like, you know, people have to stop, and this is a catch-22. She was saying people have to stop reposting shit because, you know, when we repost it, you know, the billionaires of social media are just becoming more billionaires. Like they get paid off of our data. They get paid off of likes and this, that, and the third, whatever. Right. So on one hand, it's like, yeah, we probably shouldn't repost this shit because it's so fucking scary to look at. But on the other hand, this is why I said it's a catch-22. That's how people see the news nowadays. Like that's where people get information from. We get information from social media because we all know the actual news is a lie. ABC, NBC, Fox, the shit that you see on your TV, all of that shit is a lie. All of that. And if it's not a lie, it has come from, you know, the higher ups who have a whole nother agenda that they're trying to feed to the public. So I don't even watch the fucking news at this point. I'm going to get everything from social media. And she's like, oh, but you shouldn't like repost that shit. So on my Facebook, I was like, I agree, but I also disagree because the shit is a catch-22. Because then if we don't repost it, then nobody's ever going to know about it.
Yeah, that is a catch-22. That's literally, there's so many fucking angles, man. Sidebar, real quick. It is, actually, I lied. It's not Andre 3000's birthday or Jadakiss' birthday this week. It was definitely last week. I just had to like recap because I wasn't here last week.
You know? I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah,
you see how I pay attention to your social media?
A little bit. Yeah, I'll be having to send you shit sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm just saying, but I noticed that last week you posted the Andre 3000 and Jadakiss shit. So I was a little confused when I was sitting over here.
Yeah,
but it's okay. It's fine.
So happy belated. It actually is Azealia Banks' birthday this week. But
is it?
But she
don't get no love.
She's been doing a lot.
She don't get no love.
I couldn't.
I'm sorry. Me talking about that video was the only love that you get.
And I actually enjoy her music, but I couldn't. Why? I'm like, is it because it's your birthday that you would start acting up?
I mean,
and start talking about Dave Chappelle and shit. Like,
whoa, what did she say about Dave?
She said she fucked Dave.
Oh,
yeah. She said I'm about to ruin niggas' marriage. I fucked Dave.
Wow. Recently?
She's like, he has some good dick too. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, it's that type of shit. I feel like, being a celebrity is a game and you gotta stay popping. You gotta stay relevant. And I think is that type of shit, saying stuff like that. It's like, wow.
There's
relevant again.
Since I've been going for there's a litany things to talk about. We could talk about this shit forever.
We could.
I'm
gonna try to put y'all the funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to put a bow on it. I'm just tired of giving y'all a fucking in-depth analysis on Black Death.
Okay.
And
before we get off of this topic,
before I'll let you go, but like my biggest thing is like I have to just protect my ignorance.
Yeah.
At this point, because like it's all fucking trauma to consume all that. To consume that with no action and nothing being done, it's traumatic.
That's what Lil Wayne was saying. And he got really condemned for that. Like,
what did Lil Wayne say? I didn't hear anything.
Lil Wayne was basically saying like, the reason why he doesn't, come out and say anything, because people are always like, oh, why don't you say anything? Is because he feels as though like he's not going to say anything without putting any action behind it. Right. And I like that. Yeah. And he said, he's like, I'm not, about to do anything for this family. Well, he didn't necessarily say that. He asked the question of like, okay, so you posted this on your social media, but what did you do for the family after that? Did you contact them? Like, what did you do? And if you didn't do anything, then it's like, you might as well just pray for him because that's it. And he's like, that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to pray for you. This is because anything else I'm not going to do. Like,
why were people at an uproar with that?
I think it's because they didn't really understand what he was saying. Cause like, if you read the transcript, like if you see the article and you read the transcript,
Lil Wayne is not stupid, by the way.
No, he's not. So when you read the transcript of the whole thing, it does read kind of crazy. And while I was reading it, I was like, oh, well, he already said the shit about Black Lives Matter before. So I'm really about to be like, fuck this nigga now. But then I watched the actual interview and I was like, oh, okay. I get it. Mm-hmm. Like, I understand, but I think it was more so like coming off of what he said before about, Black Lives Matter transitioning into now. It's bad timing.
I'm not looking for celebrities to give me the right words and like they're people. They don't like they just because like them and that's why I fucking hate the news too. Like and it's just off of clicks. Like hey, did you hear what so and so said about this? I'm like it. Like, y'all are sheep, man.
I'm not looking for celebrities to do it unless you're one of those celebrities. It's like, I'm all about this blackness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Colin Kaepernick, you have to say something. You don't have a choice.
Oh.
Like, and you dead ass tried to say something years ago when you were kneeling, but now you definitely have to say something. And then I seen on somebody's Facebook, she was like, isn't it weird how like celebrities wasn't like saying anything? And then somebody commented like, what do you mean? And she was like, what has Kendrick said? I was like, okay,
but
fair.
Listen, I mean, I don't want to put the responsibility on people to actually have to like. You don't have to be an activist.
You don't, but I think that your music content places that responsibility on you. Like, for as much as people don't listen to lyrics and don't really listen to what these rappers are saying, when you do listen and you figure out what they're saying, and you're like, oh, this guy's really pro-black.
Yeah,
is he doing anything pro-black in the moments when we need him to be pro-black? That's the question. Like,
that is true, and
people want to know.
That is true.
Now, am I looking for Kendrick to say anything? Nah, not really. But
also everybody in their time. It's like
that's true too.
Like I definitely stepped away for like a couple of days, and I was just like, I'll revisit this when I'm able to revisit it. Whatever. Right. I'm just like, you gotta take. Everybody can't immediately react on things, and like your feelings are raw. You don't even know the right words to say. You don't know how you didn't examine everything in the same day.
I think when you're in the moment, like your emotions definitely take control.
Oh yeah,
over. Especially if you're coming from where we were coming from before, where it's like I haven't said anything about this, or I don't usually say stuff about this. And then it's like, this is the one time that you're doing it. Mm-hmm. Everything is going to come out at once.
And again, I say I was really, really, I don't understand. I was really good at just not like, I have a podcast. I want to be informed.
Right.
I was not clicking on shit. I was like, nah, like when you go to Instagram, I mean, you'll see things, you know, and that will be buried into your mind. But I was not trying to consume this shit, man. And like, I was definitely being like, I just see people, oh shit, getting wild, and I'm like, I don't really know what's going on, but I can imagine.
Yeah,
it has to do with the George Floyd stuff. I can imagine people are rioting. I'm like, I don't need to see any. I didn't see the Target get burned down, but I've heard shit happen.
And Target was like, they said, listen, we could build another Target.
Yeah,
there's a
but I will say I like that they kind of geared their focus in the right direction of like corporations and instead the police instead of just tearing up like your barbershop down the street.
There was a Indian restaurant. Don't ask me where it is or what the name of it is. Mm-hmm. But the dude apparently owned it for years, and I believe it's in Minneapolis, and people burnt it down. And he was just like, "It's cool. I can rebuild it. Like, justice needs to be served. I can rebuild my building." And I was like,
I like that.
I respect the shit out of that guy. Like, if I'm ever in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I'm gonna hit you up.
I have to say this. I'm gonna say this, and if I know you're not listening or whatever, but I'll give you credit for this, and then I'm gonna slam you right after this. Because we were talking about the LA riot shit, whatever, and the Koreans and them aiming up with pistols and shit, whatever. And I'm not mad.
No,
I'm not mad at that. I'm like, yo, bat the fuck up. I know shit is crazy, but I'm not mad at the guy saying I'll build another one.
Yeah,
and I'm also not a guy saying I'm defending my shit. This is my shit. Like,
facts.
I'm not mad at it either. But I will say, and this is the slam. Anybody, mostly white people, but anybody that comes to me on some and brings up some black on black violence.
Oh my gosh. This is so not the time for that.
There is a racial undertone in that.
So not the time for that.
I feel there's a racial, I feel like you're subtly racist when you say shit. Like, it has nothing to do with this. And it's fucked up too. I'm not going to say it's not fucked up, but these cops are here to protect and serve.
Yep.
These Crips and Bloods, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, they don't.
You know? These Latin Kings, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
A little history for you motherfuckers out there. Gangs started off, it started off as a peaceful thing. Yeah. Like, gangs actually protected the community back in the day. I'm not sure. I've never been part of a gang, so I don't know where the switch was. I don't know the story, you know? Right. And I think they should probably make a movie about it.
Yeah, they should. They
should make a movie about gangs, not just like a crappy ass fucking documentary.
Yeah, not nothing for TV.
So I don't know where the change came in at, but they were meant to protect the neighborhoods from the fucking police.
Yeah,
like from the police, guys. Like
from the police, the Black Panthers from the police.
From the police, like
who's policing the police?
No one.
That is the fucking issue. Anyway, the last thing I'll say about this for now, whatever. We spent enough time on this.
I have two more things.
It's funny shit, though. Listen, funny shit. I'm gonna let you go. It's so many things, but I want to say I woke up to this. I love Jemele Hill. I woke up to her tweet, whatever, saying, "You gotta be fucking kidding me," and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Let me click on this link, and it's the NFL because you brought up Kaepernick.
Yeah.
The NFL, they put a statement out.
Yeah.
The NFL, I'm going to read it to you guys. The NFL family is greatly saddened by the tragic events across our country. The protesters' reactions to these incidents reflect the pain, anger, and frustration that so many of us feel. Our deepest condolences go out to the family of Mr. George Floyd and to those who have lost loved ones, including the families of Miss Breonna Taylor in Louisville. And Mr. Ahmaud Arbery, the cousin of Tracy Walker of the Detroit Lions. They had to throw that in there, of course.
Had to.
As current events dramatically underscore these remains much more to do as a country and as a league. These tragedies inform the NFL's commitment and our ongoing efforts. Their remains an urgent need for action. We recognize the power of our platform as communities and as part of the fabric of American society. Have to American in there.
Got to.
We embrace that responsibility and are committed to continuing the important work to address these systematic issues together with our players, clubs, partners. Signed, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell.
Okay.
So the last line: we embrace that responsibility and are committed to continuing the important work to address these systematic issues together with our players, clubs, and partners. So Jamel Hill says, "You gotta be fucking kidding me, Kaepernick."
Right. I mean,
you ain't dressed shit.
Right. They didn't.
You ain't dressed shit.
But that doesn't mean that they won't, though.
But it's fucking money. It's money.
It is money.
It's money.
It is money.
You're not saying that because you're saying that because it's big.
Right.
You're saying that it's big. You know your eyes on you.
Everybody is snapping.
Netflix said something.
Yeah.
You know.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, like so you're not saying it for the right reasons.
Right.
And if you felt that way, Cap would have had a job. This shit wouldn't even got out of hand in any kind of way.
Okay, I have personal feelings about that, but I'll leave those aside. I don't know.
I'm not talking about the man's play. I'm just talking about the man's stance.
All right. Okay. His stance. Yes.
His stance. I know where he was coming from.
Okay. So his stance definitely it deserves to be recognized by the NFL and by a lot more other people for sure. But no, the NFL ain't doing shit. Most of these, a lot of these companies are going to say shit because they know that they have to say shit.
They have to say shit. That's
and honestly, I don't think that anybody should be looking for these companies to really say anything because they're making money off of the backs of black people like they have for a very long time. So that's the only reason why they're really apologetic about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
they're saying it because they employ a lot of black fucking people.
Exactly.
And that's why they're saying it.
Right.
You remember like there was like a week with no like new commercials, and then like all the commercials were COVID happy and COVID for like it's fucking money.
I mean,
it's money.
Well,
is that all you had to say?
No, that isn't. Right. Two more things. One, shout out the homie that bought the crossbow to the protest. Mm-hmm. he bought a crossbow to a protest, and he got his ass whipped last night.
Really?
Yes, he got his. You didn't see this video?
I did not.
All right, so basically, you know, I want to say they were marching toward the art museum. This is in Philly. Okay. They were marching towards the art museum, down Ben Franklin, and everybody, you know, on the sides, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. They're chanting everything like that. Homie jumps out of his car, right? He has the smallest crossbow I've ever seen in my life. So small that it fits one of those like little mini arrows in it. Mm-hmm. Not even like a real Joan or whatever. He hops out and he says, "All lives matter." And somebody had him like on video doing the shit. And they were just like, "Oh yeah, no, fuck this guy," like whatever. So one dude runs over, and I think he was about to like give him a 2-piece, and the boy shoots the arrow. Mm-hmm. It didn't hit the boy, and then all these white people. So shout out to y'all white people. All these white people started beating this man's ass. Like it was really bad. For a while. Like there was somebody on the top of his car, like hit him in the head, like just fucking him up, and it was great to see. It was great.
It was a sight to see.
This is nice. This is nice white on white violence.
Love it.
See how I did that? You see that flip?
Yeah.
White on white.
Did you see the? That was nice. That was a nice flip. Did you see the picture of like the guy? It was like some guy, like some undercover cop, basically, and they're like just pointing like arrows. Like,
and see
like,
how
they're like the vest is right there,
right.
The wires
handcuffs
right there, handcuffs in the back, cop boots.
Yeah,
cop boots took me out. I know I like cop boots.
That shit was funny.
But that also said that same picture. I read the caption and people were like, man, this is. You know,
I heard somebody say you can buy those boots from anywhere. No, you can't.
But
Karen, no, you can't. Shut up.
I saw the caption of like, hey, them pointing out. He's like, man, we must be doing something right, man. And this is how they did Martin and Malcolm. We must be doing something right. I'm like,
wow.
that is
not
sad.
The same thing, but okay.
It's a sad statement to say. I'm like, those people died.
Yes.
So this is right. This is what you're doing right. So you might die today.
You know what? Yeah, I can agree and disagree.
I understand what you're saying, but
I can agree and disagree with that.
Yeah.
So let's go over the George Floyd facts. You know, that's what I call it, and this is just some of the funny things that I've seen on the internet. Not really funny things. Not really. There's only one really funny thing.
Lightly.
I was like, that's actually hilarious. So I didn't know him and the cop like worked together. That was crazy.
I heard something about that.
Like they worked like in the same club or some shit like that.
Wow.
Which was really wild. And then so I was like starting to put the story together.
So now it's a personal vendetta.
Right. So check this out. They've got another video out there where it's like the
dropping bombs.
It's basically like they like I don't want to say throw him in the car, but he's already in the cop car and like all the cops are like fucking him up in the car. Like they're fucking him up in the car. So that's why they were saying like, yo, this was a personal attack.
Yeah, it
wasn't like
that's what that sounds like now.
Yeah, it was definitely a personal attack. And I think like seeing that is the reason why the whole world is really like in outrage about it. Because now it's like, not only is this another black man getting killed, but it's not a random thing. Like this is not like you are personally attacking this man. Like you went after him. Okay. Yeah. Now we're getting to the funny part. Apparently he was a porn star and he got like a video on Pornhub. Like, no, like his face and everything is on that joint. And I was just like, wow. What
about feet excite you?
Coming full circle. Coming full fucking circle.
Interesting.
Very. George.
That is a whole. That's the movie right there.
GFF. Yeah,
that's
bro.
the movie. Hold on, whoa, GFF.
GFF.
Oh, okay.
George Floyd facts. Okay. I hope we get more via the internet.
It's just sad, man.
It is.
It's sad. And
you know, but you gotta.
I know. I saw the Steven Jackson thing. You know,
Steven Jackson. Oh, the basketball player.
Yeah, I guess they were friends.
I didn't see what he said.
Like I didn't see what he said either. I just know they were close. But like, just you know.
Oh, they were close.
I believe he knew him. And,
oh shit!
But just them even looking similar.
Yeah, they do look mad similar.
It's crazy.
Maybe they were cousins.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't. Like I said, I haven't been. You know, I'm not. Don't look for me to inform you on this. I know everybody. All these podcasts talking about the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, and respect to them. You know. You know, we all got different angles that we look at this. Whatever. I need action. I need action. He needs to go to jail. I need action.
Real shit.
And that let that be the precedence for everybody else. I mean, if you just keep letting people die and they get off, why would they not continue to kill people?
I need for people
they have the authority.
Yeah, no facts. I need for people to definitely, and I'm even saying this for myself. Yeah. Know your rights. Know your rights. Like go out there, do the work, like do the studying, know your rights, so that when a cop does pull you over, then you can make them actually back the fuck up legally without, you know, getting shot, hopefully, or without, you know, getting into anything crazy. And people, let's fucking vote, please. Like, let's get out there and vote. Like, I know people are saying like, yo, it doesn't really help anything and all that shit. And honestly, it might not. Like, we don't, but you know what we do know? Black people got Obama in the office. And that's real. Black people got Obama into office, yo.
I'm really trying to wrap this up, but it's just in our mind, man. And like, I talked about it last week. I talked about it yesterday, last night, and I'm like, man, just having him, like I said, saving grace, having him go to jail, whatever. That's like that gives us something.
Yeah,
I speak about it in the same way. I'm like, there's a million people, black and white, that think Obama didn't do anything.
Right.
You know, and they may have some valid points, but just him being there gave us peace of mind.
Yes.
Just him being there gave us peace of mind.
Yeah.
You know, so you just doing this one little thing will give us peace of mind,
Please.
And I'll wrap it up like that.
Throw him under the jail.
I agree with the voting thing, whatever. I just the having us to have patience for shit like that, whatever. Like,
it is. So
like it's taxing. Like we got to do it. We want to do everything by the book and all this stuff, whatever. And they ain't playing by the fucking book.
They not playing by the book, but
they're not playing by the book.
You kind of got to fight fire with fire a little bit, and the only way for us to do that is to get. Not the president, like I'm not talking about the president, but the people that are in our immediate communities, the governor, the representatives, all those people, we have to vote like-minded people into office. So when we do vote for a president, he can have some fucking help. You know what I mean? Like people say Obama didn't do nothing. And to be honest, he ain't really do shit, but he couldn't do anything. He was one fucking Democrat with a bunch of Republicans behind him.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, people do tend to forget that. Like he had no moves that he could really.
I'm not absolving him. He also did a lot of bad shit. You know, we know that he bombed a couple of places and shit like that.
Facts.
But you know what I mean? Like if we want to get we have to get like-minded people into office.
Yeah,
and it's what it is.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, move on. Move on.
The last little morbid thing I'll say. I mean, rest in peace, Fred Willard. You know
who that?
You seen him, but you saw how high.
Oh,
the white guy. The
oh yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Rest in
He's
peace,
been in
guy.
a couple of different movies that you've seen him in. Whatever.
I didn't even know
Harold
that
and
he died.
Kumar. Yeah, he passed away. He's like 80 something, whatever. But rest in peace, Fred Willard.
Rest in peace.
We
loved you.
We love all kind of people.
We loved you on
We the people talking podcasts.
People talking podcasts. Motherfucking 2-year anniversary.
You already fucking
drop that bomb. Let's get into the real shit.
I
mean, we was talking real shit.
There's so much that happened in the last week in my hiatus. Real quick, and shit in your life as well.
Sure. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, we got shit to talk about. I don't know where we at with the time, whatever. But it's I ain't start my timer, but it's what it is.
2:42.
We know. I got the phone.
Oh, okay.
I can see the same thing. But where do I begin? I mean, Joe Biden shouldn't tell people to that they're not black.
Bro, I hollered when he said that. I was cracking the fuck up. He said, if you got to choose between me and Trump, you're not black.
Yeah,
he got a point. He got a point.
He can have a point, but you're a white man telling you can't tell black people that are not black.
You know how many votes you just lost because of that, you dummy?
Well, unfortunately, he still may have to get these votes because what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, that's true. And oh my god, I feel like the presidency from 4 years ago, like the presidency race, they really backed us into a fucking corner, yo. Like they backed us into a corner. And if you pay attention, I have a theory. I'm a conspiracy theorist, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah,
speller too.
Yeah. Sayer of words.
Yes.
Nah. So I believe that the presidency is a farce. Like he is just a figurehead. We all know this, right? So George Bush was so fucking terrible, right? That I feel like they were like, you know what? We're going to throw him Obama. He's probably not going to win, but we're going to throw it to him. We'll see what happens. And then niggas was salty because everybody went out and they were like, black president. Oh yeah, we're going to vote for this guy. We've absolutely got to do it. So then the Republicans was like, oh fucking yeah. Well, we're going to give you this fool. And guess what?
No, it was definitely a backlash.
It's like, okay, like you owe us now. Democrats, you owe us. You can no longer have anybody that is credible. They gave us Hillary Clinton. Like it just is what it is. They gave us fucking Hillary Clinton. We were stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, if you weren't finna vote green, my nigga, like, you were gonna make a terrible choice either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this time coming up, I don't know. Let's see if we can make a better decision. Why are you showing the people your nutsack? They don't want to see that.
They will not see that.
That's crazy. You just turn the camera over to where your balls is at.
I did not.
Don't do that. Why? Now you turning the camera off? You put it on me. Oh shit! Okay, all right. Yeah, put it on me. You know, I got my t-shirt on, black and nothing less in this motherfucker. Shout out to RPBP. You know, making all the woke clothing. You know, go get yourself some woke clothes. Shop black owned. I'm gonna start doing this shit. I didn't do it before. Shop black owned.
Now you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Did you ever watch like the Killer Mike show on Netflix?
I have seen it. I've seen an episode or two.
And how he tried to shop black.
No.
And how hard it fucking was.
No.
He couldn't